Hi Dave, Whitney here, how are you?
Okay,
here. Yes, my
I'm
4-year-old daughter Ariel's here with me, my biggest fan. Someone asked me about my amp settings I use. Now, for a start, this is my only piece of guitar equipment right here. It's my Roland Cube 30X amp. And I really like this amp. It's got good models on it. It's very simple, weighs nothing, right? And because I really don't go out and play live, I don't need, a stack or some stupid thing like that. And let's face it, when you're recording, the volume isn't really an issue. So now, what do I use on this amp? For the Vinyl Live guitar thing, right? I actually use the Dyna amp setting on here. The good thing about the Dyna amp is the more intensely you play, the more overdrive it gives you. So when you really want to hit it hard, it drives really hard, and when you want to play light or turn the volume back on your guitar, the amp responds by turning down the gain. So it gives you a lot of control over your dynamics, hence the name Dyna amp. Let's see what else I've got on here. The gain on this one, I have it at about 75%, something like that. The volume, well, once again, that's pretty irrelevant, but it's whatever you want it to be. This thing has a little button on it called a power squeeze, by the way. If you want to work at very low volumes but still have a sound that is reasonably fat, you push this button and basically it boosts the bottom end and lowers the volume and boosts the bottom end, so it sounds full but you're not annoying the neighbours. Which is great because sometimes I like to do late night sessions where I'm sitting up after work or whatever and having a play for an hour, and I don't want to annoy anyone in the house, and I don't want to wear headphones because I actually don't like the sound of this amp in headphones. It sounds like a jar full of flies in headphones. But at the same time, this recording out socket that also is for headphones, this mono recording out, when you plug it into the back, I plug it into the back of my computer and I can go into a sequencing software, like audio software, like you could put it into Pro Tools or into Logic or Cubase, or any one of those programs that records audio, and it sounds pretty damn good really. It doesn't sound like a jar of flies, so I'm not sure what the deal is. Maybe it's my headphones that are actually crap and not the amp output. But anyway, so in terms of effects, all I ever use on this is delay. I have the delay fairly high. I guess it's around 500 milliseconds or something like that.
Daddy,
half a second.
something to show you.
Hang on, sweetie, I've just got something to show the people. I don't use any flange, phase, or chorus, or tremolo, or anything like that. And it's my wife in the background. Hey, that's Amy. And the EQ, well, I guess the EQ depends on your guitar, doesn't it? It depends on the output of your guitar and the sound you're after.
Daddy?
Okay, darling, what are you doing? Okay, she's gone. But I have the treble wound up high for this particular one. I have the EQ about 75% again, and the bass probably about 25 to 30%, something like that. But once again, totally depends on your guitar output and on the tone you're after, because I'll change these settings all the time depending on what sound I might be after. If I'm after a warmer tone or whatever, and I really like that amp. And I really like the Ibanez guitars. I've been playing these Ibanez guitars for a long time. They're not the cheapest guitars in the world, but I really have grown attached to the feel of them. The action is a good balance between too high and too low for me. I don't like the action when it's millimeters off the frets, and I don't like the action when it's 6 inches away from the fret. So I find them to be a really good balanced guitar in that way, nice flat neck. Suits me to the ground. I tried Strats once, but for some reason the rounded neck just doesn't work for me personally. I really had a struggle with it, and maybe different spacing or something like that. I sounded like I'd never played a guitar before when I picked that up. So anyway, that's enough about me and my issues. So I hope that helps when it comes to my guitar. I hope that helps you with my sound. Normally when I'm doing these videos, I'm just playing the guitar with the amp sitting down beside me, and it's just being picked up by the mic on the computer here. So there's nothing fancy, nothing at all. I have no cool equipment anymore. I sold everything when I moved from Australia to Canada because it doesn't work over here anyway. Different electricity and all that. And I just have a Mac, and you can, Mac is excellent for music software. If you know, an iMac or something like that's cheap and kicks ass. So that's pretty much it for my equipment. And listen, for everyone who's made nice comments on my Vinyl Live video and has thumbs up, I thank you very, very much. I appreciate your patronage on this this YouTube channel of mine, and I look forward to helping you with whatever I can help you with for as long as I can do it. Take care.